Components are the main building blocks for Angular applications. Each component consists of a TypeScript, HTML, and optional CSS file. You can think Angular components are like little Lego pieces. You must put them together to achieve bigger structure for your website. In the next few minutes, I'll show you all the basics of Angular component and how to piece them together. For example, consider Angular's own website. If we were asked to do this kind of layout, we would first start with empty template. Then header would be a component. The left side navbar would also be a component. The center body would be a component. The right side content would be a component. And finally, when all the components are put together, that would be our complete website. As you realize, Angular apps can be very modular. You can have block of code closely related to a functionality or set of capabilities. Now, let's get on to hands-on and play with Angular components. Let's create a component called welcome using CLI command. As you can see, the command has created component and its files for us. TypeScript file is where most of our components code is going to be in general. HTML file is for HTML and CSS is for styles. And spec file is for our unit tests. Let's dissect component.ts file now. This file contains a simple TypeScript class with a component decorator. And this decorator is the reason for Angular magic. This tells Angular to instantiate the component wherever it finds HTML tag with this particular name. Template URL property is to tell Angular to associate this HTML file for our component. Same way, style URL property is also to tell Angular to associate this CSS file to our component. Now, let's run this component. We need to take the selector name and hook it in app.html. There is some pre-existing code in app.component.html. I'm going to delete it for our understanding. And then I'm going to paste the selector name as HTML tag. This tells Angular to load our welcome component in place of this HTML tag. So once we run, we should expect our welcome components HTML to display, which means we should expect this p tag which says welcome works. Let's run the app with ngserve command, which runs our app and opens in the browser. As you can see, our component outputs as welcome works. Thanks for watching, and we shall learn about data binding in our next video.